about, because that's what I want to go to bed tonight remembering, not the times where I lost my cool or I was frustrated or I maybe responded in the wrong way. I don't want to bring that into tomorrow. We have enough to deal with tomorrow. So I want everybody to stop and think about that and share it with each other. But myself, Jenna, Bridget, Renee, and Miss Sammy are going to be kind of leading this call for you tonight. And we do have an agenda, but we would love to hear what you guys want to hear tonight. So we want this to be guided to what you're looking for. So if you could throw into the chat box what you came here for. If you're on a phone, it's just that little message bubble. You can do it from a phone pretty easily too. So that would really help us tailor how we steer the agenda tonight to make sure that it fits your needs. So as you guys do that, I'm going to go through and read a few of these for you, because I know those people watching the recording aren't able to see the chat box. So a couple people said, I tried a new recipe. I made my son's preschool graduation cap. So cute. A bike ride. Got a breath of fresh air outside. Looked at new plants growing. Made Easter cookies. A walk. Your 6-year-old told you looked beautiful. I'm a troll. That's funny, because my 4-year-old told me that my hair is always messy. The opposite of that. Fun educational crafts and books. Go fish, reading books, made hearts for the window. I love that. Love those, you guys. That's awesome. Good. All right, keep those coming. But we'll check back. We'll get started. But if you can just throw in the chat what you came here to learn more about, so then we can make sure that we meet your needs tonight. Let me see a raise of hands who has done a Beachbody program in the past. There's a few pages of you, so I can't see everybody. Who has never done a Beachbody program? Okay, awesome. I kind of had a aha moment. We always jump into these calls and we're so excited to give you so much information. And we often forget to just say, like, hey, like, we represent Beachbody. We're independent contractors. Like, we kind of forget that whole portion. Do you guys agree? Those of you that are helping me host this. Like, I was thinking, I was like, what if someone actually didn't have a clue, like, what company we're with or anything like that? Like, that's awesome that we are so passionate about, like, what we do without representing a brand, because that's not what we're about. But the brand that we do represent is so solid, you guys, and it's the best company in the world with the best people behind it. So we should be proud to scream that from the rooftops. So the things that we are going to be sharing with you tonight are about the Beachbody programs and nutrition tools that we can connect you with, that we feel like are our personal saving graces, and we want to just share our own testimony with you, not to tell you what to do, but just to hopefully help you realize what's there for you to help you get through this time. And then also a little bit about how you can take that to the next level into more of an opportunity to earn a second stream of income during this time if you've been impacted financially by this hit. So that's our agenda. Again, I will keep an eye on the chat box, and hopefully this will get the chat box going too. But if you are here to learn more about those tools or that second stream of income opportunity, you will be entered into a drawing for a $50 Amazon gift card. So in order to know who's who and who's eligible for that, you have to throw your name in the chat. So please write that you are here invited by who, and I will get you entered, and we'll announce a winner at the end of this call. So please put that there if you'd like to be entered. But yeah, we're here because we sympathize so deeply with those of you that lost your way to release your stress. If you were a religious gym goer and you no longer have your spin class, your yoga class, your Pilates class, and now you're kind of stuck trying to battle all of this heaviness without that outlet. We sympathize so deeply with those of you that lost your maybe jobs or had a massive shift in your job and you're just trying to make it through. And we believe that we have a solution that can help you with both of those troublesome things. So that's what we're here to tell you about. So I'm going to hand it over to Miss Beautiful Renee. She's going to kick us off explaining a little bit of the tools for that person, that gym goer who had their life kind of altered by this transition.
All right. Hi, all you cool cats and kittens. If you guys don't get that, you have to watch the hot mess that is the Tiger King. It is gold, like epic failure gold. But anyway, I'm Renee Sorbel, and I've been coaching for just under 2 years. I'm a full-time corporate working mama of 2 small boys, and I'm so grateful to see women right now because I'm surrounded by testosterone every single day, all day now. And my husband was one of those people who does have like a boxing gym membership and had to give up that part of his routine. So I have been able to kind of push him in a direction where he still has an outlet to be able to get his workouts in. So we've been very grateful for that. So just going to take a little time today to explain some of the tools my friends and I have in our coaching toolbox that are available to every single one of you. I'll start with our online streaming service or Netflix of fitness called Beachbody On Demand, or BOD. A lot of people call it BOD. So BOD has all of the workout and nutritional programs that Beachbody offers. It includes probably about 1,000 plus different individual workouts. And it's super easy to access because, like I said, it's a streaming service. So it's available on any device that has internet, so phone, smart TV, computer, tablet, etc. And then you can also download workouts for those times where you don't have internet, because that happens. There are also so many different types of workout programs on BOD that there really is something for everyone. There are programs that are as short as 20 minutes, as long as 60 minutes, anything from 4 days a week to 7 days a week. And anything from like a beginner level. So if you don't have any kind of fitness experience, or if you are more of that advanced level with your fitness experience, there's everything in between. So yoga, full-blown HIIT cardio, powerlifting, things that just require your own body weight, or there's also programs that have equipment such as loops or bands, slides, and weights. So it's really something for everybody. So even including like our newest programs are a bar program and 10 rounds just launched, and that is a boxing program. So it really does hit kind of all of the different genres and specialty types of programs that you would find in some of those specialty gyms. So we got you all covered. But what's important to realize is that we're not just about workouts. We really are promoting and encouraging total wellness, which includes nutritional support. So the absolute best way to get more bang for your buck, because we all are very conscious of that right now, and that gives you a total solution of workouts and nutritional support, is what we call a challenge pack. So challenge packs are a bundle that gives you 12 full months access to Beachbody On Demand, and either our nutrition packed shake blend called Shakeology, and or depending on what line or what package you get, our performance line nutritionals, which include an all-natural plant-based pre-workout and post-workout supplement that I know most of us here on the call live for and get us through those trying times, especially if you're someone who has kiddos at home and you're trying to manage work and kiddos and all of the things right now. So So for those of you who might be thinking, yeah, blah, 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 it's just another protein shake. Trust me, I am a former queen of protein shakes. This is not just a protein shake. And I could go on for hours and hours about the difference because I'm a huge nutrition nerd, but really what it is just a blend of so many incredible ingredients and superfoods that are put together in a simple solution that really support your body on so many different levels, including stress management, which who doesn't need that right now, digestive support, muscle recovery, and it seriously tastes amazing. So I don't know, how are we doing for time, Sarah? Should I pass it on to Bridget?
No, you're doing awesome. I do want to say I
Okay.
love having people like Renee on our team because she knows all of like the smart people things about our products. And I'm like, I can't think about what day it is. So if she's drinking it, I'm drinking it. Like I just go with the flow and it makes me feel great and I love it. So I keep it up. And she's all like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it has this and this and this. And I'm like, oh yeah, it does. Like that's really
Yeah. I was pretty much one of those people that used to have so many different things like in my pantry and in my cupboards, and I would drink like adaptogen mushroom teas and everything to like get all of these different benefits with so many different products that were so expensive. And then one day I just like pulled my Shaco bag out of my pantry just to look at it. I hadn't used it yet, and I was like, oh my god, like everything is in here. And it's one thing, I just have to put it in, blend it up with some fruit or, berries or whatever. And it was delicious. And I probably saved at least $100 a month on like all the supplements that I was taking. It was crazy.
crazy.
So.
And even just the snacks. And I'm over here like it makes me poop better and it helps me not eat so much chocolate. So I'm sold. But like it is, you do save so much money. So I love that you said that. And I really love that you touched on the nutrition plans, especially right now. Like if I could encourage anybody to do one thing right now, and maybe this is just because it's like my soulmate thing, it's To Be Mindset, because it literally helped me with my emotional eating. And I feel like that is a road that people are getting really slippery on right now with emotions.
So easy.
And so there are, like whether you have the energy to work out right now or even the desire to, like there's so many other things that Renee mentioned in that toolbox that can just start shifting it in the right direction. And Bridget is going to talk about then the next level of once we do give you those tools and connect you with the right program for you, what happens next.
Okay, so I'm Bridget. I've been doing this for about 3.5 years now. I was someone who just came in because I wanted the discount because I am a total cheapskate. And I said, I'm never going to coach. And then fast forward a few months and then a few years and here I am. And I can't even imagine like life without this outlet right now. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids. So I'm a stay-at-home mom turned now homeschooling mom of 4 kids, as I'm sure many of you guys are also. So this has been my saving grace. So I pulled the easy one tonight. I get to talk about the support groups, which for me were entirely hands down the missing link of this entire thing. I was a gym rat, but I was a gym rat who'd like go to a gym and stare at the machines and not really know what to do. Or I tried to go to a class and I got pulled out of class because my kid was crying or someone pooped in the childcare, and it was just kind of crazy. So I started the workouts, just all the things that Renee had mentioned. But what I didn't know came as a part of this is the whole support group piece, the whole coaching piece, the whole accountability and boot camp piece of it. So every coach is going to run things differently. Now, there probably are some coaches that don't do this, but you will not find any of them on this team. Everyone on this team is leaning in and offering this type of support. This just comes with the territory of Fit Forward. So we run our boot camps a little bit differently. And that's kind of what makes coaching fun, is you don't have to fit into this perfect box of well, you know, Renee's doing it this way and Sammy's doing it this way, so I have to do it this way too. You lean into what works best for you. Some people choose to do this via a closed Facebook group. That's what I tend to do, because I am already on Facebook and it's an easy platform for me to utilize and for a lot of people to see. Other people will utilize a tracker app where people can go in and it's so easy. You literally push a button to log your Shakeology or your workout or your other healthy habits that you yourself are tracking. No matter what kind of group your coach has set up for you, no matter what, you get monthly meal plans, which, oh my gosh, do I lean into them, especially given everything going on in the world right now. We don't have the luxury of just going to the store and getting what we want when we want it now. That meal planning literally has become like essential. And I hate meal planning. Like, I literally would rather work out double time than have to meal plan. So these meal plans are crucial and they're critical and they're right there and they're color coded and they're beautiful. And it doesn't matter if you're doing the 2B mindset or if you're counting your portions, they're all set for you. Anyways, in addition to those support groups, you're getting check-ins from your coach, like I said, via that tracker app or via the Facebook group. And we've also, given the circumstances of our world right now, we've set up we call the Social Distance Sweat Club. So you guys are on a Zoom right now. You know what a Zoom call is. We offer 2 different times of day where one's from 5 to 7 a.m. and the other's from 2 to 3 p.m. So that nap time range, where if you are someone who traditionally is used to meeting friends at the gym or meeting people at the gym or having that connection there, or you've literally been with your kids all day and you just need to see a grown-up face, you can log into that. And some people have the video on, some people have it off. Either way, it just feels so good that, especially during all this isolation time, you have people in there that are doing things and they're counting on you to be there too. So that's really special. For me, this whole support group thing, this whole accountability and support group, for me, this was the missing link. This is something that I never got at any of the 3 gyms that I ever belonged to. And the fact that it just comes with the territory is huge. This is just a service that we provide as coaches. So I am eternally grateful. I love checking in on my phone and seeing what people have done, and it inspires me to do the same. And it just really holds me accountable. So that's it for me. I think I'm off to Sammy.
Yeah, Bridget, you have a lot of cheerleaders there. That's amazing. Look at, just to see in this little chat how many people you've touched. Like, I hope that you guys that are cheering Bridget on, that have been impacted by Bridget, know how much those comments mean to her, because that's literally why we do this. That's why we show up when we're exhausted. That's why we show up for ourselves, is for that one little comment, knowing that we help that one other woman. So that's awesome, Bridget. You're amazing. I love that you touched on everything. The only thing I want to emphasize also is, since a lot, and I'm just kind of sifting through the chat as everyone's going to make sure we hit on everybody's needs here, is the meal plan stuff. And again, just reiterating some of it vocally for the people catching the recording, but we do have the nutrition programs for you as well, but we also not only do the programs you are set up with come with a specific meal plan for that program, but our team also has our own teen meal plans that are much more, they're still clean, healthy foods, but they're not like as cut and dry strict, like eat this for these results. It's very realistic for a family and very customizable. Like, I like these ingredients, I don't like these. I can kind of really make an easy shopping list, and it's much more realistic, especially for this period of time. So everybody gets that complimentary as well. So that's just another added perk. So thank you so much, Bridget. Sammy, take it away, girlfriend.
Hey guys, this is so awesome. I love seeing all these faces tonight. Pumps me up. So I have been using Beachbody programs for probably 4.5 years now. I'm a mom to 3 small little humans, and now a stay-at-home mom. I was previously a school social worker, so even though this hasn't like impacted our world incredibly, it still is a difference, you guys. So I just can't speak enough volume of this community and the support. And we were just talking today in my challenge group about like how we can create fun things to look forward to, and having a spirit week next week, and just, you know, like flashback to middle school and being crazy. But I just wanted to share personally, like my experience. Like I've always been someone who's had a bit of a morning routine, because that was the only time I felt like I could get up and work out. And now like that is my saving grace time. And I'm so grateful for Energize. Let me first say that, because that's the only thing I think that's getting me up out of bed right now, because I'm needing extra sleep. And now my husband has decided that he is needing to like have this release, and that means he's trying to steal it. So grateful that I have discount on these products, you guys, because now I'm just doubled up that order this week, because I know that we're going to need it. But honestly, like really cool thing about all of this that people are sharing, I know people have talked about a lot of these options already, is like, as someone who maybe is watching this and like, hey, I want to do this much of coaching or this part of this, like regardless if you want to do something like just for accountability, which is why I started, like I just wanted accountability in my own journey, like you get that 25% off regardless, which is so cool, you guys. Any product that you ever buy, you can get 25% off on, and you can earn 25% too. So just, we'll talk a little bit more about that, but just know that piece is available to you, and it's on all of our products. So the Shakeology that Renee was talking about and all the amazing benefits that it has. I know a lot of girls talk about their Mama Juice or their Mom Crack or Energize. That is all a part of that. And the other thing that's really great that I especially love as a mom to 3 small kids, and if you have kiddos who are home full time right now, you will know that they probably want to snack and eat all the time. And the things that are really great for them is we have a Beach Bar, which is like a really low sugar, good protein bar that you guys can take and eat, or they can take and eat on the go, which is amazing, or at home when they want to eat 4,000 times a day and you want to make sure that they're getting something that has, you know, good things in it. And we also have a kid shake called Daily Sunshine, which is like a full serving of fruits, a full serving of veggies and protein, which is like so great. Even when you guys just, things are going to change, we're going to be able to get out and about and again, and it's great. But I also have a toddler who's about 1.5 years now, and he's going through the stage of like only wanting to eat carbs. Y'all feel me on that? So it's really nice to like have an option for them, that you know that they're getting all the things that they need when they don't always want to eat the things that they should be eating. So just such a nice option, whether you want to have that and just like, I just want a discount and that's really rocking awesome. You can also have it swap the other way, you guys, and get all these things at that rate as well. So it's so good to know. But know that you can obviously get this business piece going, and others we're going to share a little bit more about that and the blessing that it can provide for you, and especially during this time of maybe a loss of income or whatever, you guys. But we also understand, because people are in kind of a tough situation right now, like that part is just so smart, and it doesn't cost extra for you to sign up that way. So it's so smart to think about doing it that way. I don't know, did I miss anything? Did I catch all those pieces?
Nope, that's absolutely perfect. And I'm just so thankful that you shared that, because a lot of times we don't like to bring that up when we're talking to people enrolling, because we don't want them to ever think that we're trying to lead them into something. But 99% of the time, after their month is up of their first shipment of their supplements, they get another shipment and they want to continue it because they feel great, and they could have saved 25% if they would have enrolled for that discount right away. And then it's just a lot more back work. We'd rather get you set up if you are like, all right, I'm in this for at least 60 days. Then at the very minimum, let us save you 25% on that stuff from the get-go, so that we can make sure we're all in the best financial situation and we don't get hit with a charge that we want because we want the product, but we could have saved money on. And as Sammy was saying, we're handing it off to Jenna to talk a little bit more about that business piece, and there's no better person to share about that than her. She has, she started this for her own accountability and not really in a position where she like needed this income. She was a teacher with a master's and rocking life and in a great spot. But I love that she's sharing this piece with you tonight, because not only did she start it, you know, for her, but it evolved into a full-time business. And now she's been doing this in everybody's new pandemic mode for 4 years now as a stay-at-home, work-at-home mom. And so, you know, there's no better person to share about that than her. So Jen, you want to take it away, hun?
Yeah. All right. So in the shit show of life, y'all can do it if I can do it. No, just what Sarah said. So I started this. I was a full-time kindergarten teacher. I was going to grad school, having babies, blah, blah, blah. But I did, my biggest why right away was I did have $70,000 in student loan debt. But like Sarah said, and we all jump in, I jumped in just for the accountability. Sarah's my coach. She actually asked me, and I said no to her a few times. And I was like, I've got a gym membership. I'm good. Thanks. I don't need your weird online community. Bye. But she asked me a few more times, and I finally said yes, because I saw everyone else around my social group getting results, and I was like, fine, I'll just try it. But I went to the gym, you guys, and I would walk on the treadmill for like 2 miles. Like, what am I doing? I love all these programs like everyone else has touched on, because celebrity trainers have created them. They work. The meal plans are very simple. And it really is simple. If you spend 30 minutes, you know, doing the prep work and this, that, and the other, and pressing play, it really is simple. But like they all said, you jump in for this for you. You want that sense of community. You want something for yourself. And then like Renee was saying, the Shakeology, I mean, she's the queen of all the knowledge on that. But it really is more than just a shake. A lot of us like to call it a salad in a cup, because it has all the nutrients in it, the dense nutrients that you need to fuel your body. And I loved it. After the first month, I was like, oh, I need more of this, and I don't want to pay the full price. I want to be a discount coach. So you can sign up to get 25% off the products and be a discount coach and not do anything, right? But then everyone at school was like, what are you doing? What is this shaker cup you're always carrying around? And I kid you not, I had 90% of the staff was on Beachbody On Demand. We were doing it in my classroom after school. The principals were in my challenge group. I just started sharing it with everyone that was around me at school, and I started helping 3 people a month, and my Shakeology was paid for. You know, I was like, oh, this is great. I don't have to pay for my Shakeology. If you share, you guys, with at least 3 people a month, you can make up to $150 just by sharing it and getting your Shakeology paid for. So that just kind of compounded. And all these women that are on tonight have been impacted by these challenge groups in some way or another, and they've shared it with their friends and their family, and their friends and family have shared it with their friends and their family, and it just is kind of a compound effect. So you can really make a great income doing this. And I know a lot of people don't like to talk about the money piece, blah blah blah. I love talking about this piece because it has impacted our life so much that so again, I had $70,000 in student loan debt, and I wanted to get that paid off. But besides that, you know, besides paying a double mortgage every month in student loans, but in 2 years, you guys, that was done because of this opportunity. And it's not work for me. Like I wake up and I pinch myself, like this is my job, because I just really share and love the things that I like. Like Ophelia doesn't like to eat breakfast, so she has Daily Sunshine almost every single morning, and it's filled with a full serving of fruits and vegetables, and the formula is pediatrician approved, and it's non-GMO, soy-free, gluten-free, all that stuff. And I just share those things. Like Renee was talking about Mom Crack. None of us can live without it. It's like coffee, but without the crash, and the ingredients are all natural. Like, I don't like coffee. I actually tried drinking some chai tea this morning, and I was like, what the hell is this shit? I can't do it. But I wanted to try and get caffeine somewhere else to see if I was like, oh, maybe I should try something new. Nope. Beach bars, it's my snack on the go. My Shakeology is something that I just have to get me going through the crazy hustle and bustle of the day. And I'm hitting all the container, just like Bridget touched on, To Be Mindset and the containers and the meal plans. Like, within those products, I'm hitting my containers, the food that you're supposed to fuel your body with every single day. So honestly, you guys, in times like this, research has shown that the average family is, $175 to $200 away each month of losing their home, or that's what they need to stay afloat. And you guys, this so can provide that. If you're just helping 2 or 3 of your friends every single month, like, this can provide that extra income for you that you need. And if your drive and why is strong enough, you will surpass that. So I just started sharing what I was doing with friends and family, and it just turned into something more. Like, I didn't strive for this to happen. It just kind of happened. It didn't fall in my lap. Like, I've worked very hard at this, but like, it's just something that is a part of my life. Like, I don't have to try. I'm real, and I just share the things that I love. So if this is something that you enjoy, if you've already been in a challenge group, and if you're starting to get that 25% off discount, don't be afraid to ask your friends and your family, you guys. This time, especially now, everyone needs to work out, and so many people do have gym memberships, and that's great. Good for them. If that's what they enjoy, that is fabulous. But we can provide something for people in this crazy time right now that they couldn't get elsewhere. And you can send them those links there's some free links out there for them to try right now to see if this is a good fit for them. But I mean, wellness is not going anywhere. It's like babies and weddings and funerals. Like, we all know that fitness is the key to staying healthy, right? There's no magic pill. There's no wrap that you can take and go eat McDonald's Big Mac the next day and get into a swimsuit and feel great. Y'all know that wellness is just a part of life, and it's not going anywhere. So when people are like, oh, it's an MLM and this and that, yeah, it is an MLM. It's an amazing MLM, and it's not going to go anywhere. So, and I would say our businesses right now are not suffering. So in really, really hard times, some of us, can breathe a little easier because we have this. So if this has been tugging at your heart a little bit, or if you're like, what the hell is this that these girls are all doing? It's real, you guys. I left my full-time job. I went to college for 4 years. I had my master's degree, and I saw an opportunity and I took it, but I ran with it. And the sky's the limit with anything you want to do in life. So if this tugs at your heart a little bit, I say you guys just have to try it. And it's so much fun. And look at all these women on tonight. And they're some of my best friends. And I just want to hug you. Whenever I see you next, wait for a long hug.
Oh, you extroverts. I love it. I know. This seriously, though, is like, it fills my cup. We had a Zoom call the other day with our leaders, and we had a virtual team party the other Saturday night, and just those like 30 minutes of seeing their faces like made me happier. And I'm so grateful for everybody on this call, and I hope that, like Jenna said, you guys can understand that this is very real for all of us. Like, nothing that we share is inauthentic or disingenuine. Jenna hit on so many good things, you guys. Exactly why we called this event tonight a friends and family event, because the people we are hitting the ground running, trying to help and serve right now are our friends and family. They're the ones we want to keep safe and healthy from this virus. They're the ones we want to keep sane and happy. So that is why we are really trying to get in front of this and let you guys see how many people you can help. We had record numbers yesterday or the day before. More than double people logged into our online streaming to work out than on New Year's Day, which has never happened in our company history in over 10 years. Our subscriptions are up over 700% now. We have more people than we can serve. And what Jenna said is how we serve. We just show up for ourselves, and we just talk about what we're doing. That's it. And so we started calling it a fitness affiliate, because we didn't want people to be scared away by the word coach, because as you can see, like I said, I just drank it because it made me poop and eat less chocolate. Like, you don't have to be the Renee and know all the ingredients. Like, you don't have to, be the person that knows how to guide someone through a workout regimen, because it's all set there for you. And that's why one thing I really want to leave you guys with is that when you do decide to jump in, it's not something extra during this period of time that you're going to have to learn. Like, I think that that's why people are so scared right now, because they're feeling so stressed and so overwhelmed with all these changes right now that they're like, well, I can't add one more thing to my plate. Well, literally, like, you don't have to learn anything. You just have to start taking care of yourself, and we will show you exactly how to do that. Like, we don't set you off into this world of having to figure it out on your own. We've failed miserably over and over for 6 years now growing this team. We've failed at everything, and we have made the corrections to make sure you don't have to fail. We have like tried and true method of giving you guys the tools you need to support you through that fitness aspect or through starting this business. And they're both very near aspects of each other, because you can't have one without the other. And so we don't want you to think that by jumping into this right now, it's going to be an added stressor, but we hope that you see it as an outlet for positivity. And I think the coolest thing we're doing right now is, out of those record numbers and subscriptions, I don't know about any other coaches on the call right now, but I've talked to a few people who were really heavy gym goers who had told me no for 4 years because they were gym rats. And they were like, on my check-in email this last Friday over the weekend, they got back to me and they were like, this is actually pretty cool. Like, I'm saving so much time in my day. I don't have to pack a stupid gym bag. I don't have to worry about packing up my kids and taking them to the gym daycare. Like, I definitely want to go back to the gym, but I don't think I'm going to go back there every day. Like, they're not people that, it's not just going to be this increase in subscription and then have everybody cancel. I firmly believe that they are going to find and see how this benefits their lives, and they're going to stay. And the hardest work that we're doing with them right now, are 90% of the goals of my current boot campers is to get through this with a sane and happy mind, not to fit into a certain jean size, not to get into a certain bikini. And honestly, you guys, that is the hardest part of all of this. If you can show up for people right now in the deepest depths of the root cause of all of those before and after photos, like, you are going to change their life forever, because you can help anybody work out every day and eat better, but helping them get through a really difficult time and be their cheerleader, like Bridget is to so many, like Jenna is to so many, and Sammy and Renee and all the coaches on this call, that changes someone's life. And we know that you can do that too. So that's all the blabbing. If you do have any questions, please throw it in the chat box. But as everyone else was chatting, I wrote everybody's names on these little Post-its, and in my drawer in front of me, I have them sitting here, and I'm going to draw someone's name for the gift card. All right. So this is Vanessa, invited by Sammy. So there was no last name that I wrote down. So Sammy, if you just want to shoot me a message and give me the information, we'll make sure we get that to you. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for being on. And please, you have nothing to lose. Money back guarantee. We dare you to try. We dare you to come hang out with us. We're a little crazy, but we're a lot of fun. Good night, everyone. Stay healthy.